What's going on, everybody? It is JR Warnett with another edition of Red Beard Food Reviews, and this is our first mobile review. I am sitting in my truck in the passenger seat because I need the extra room here for the meal. Now, I don't know if you're hip to this, and I'm not hip to it, but we're going to be doing something called JOLLIBEE. JOLLIBEE is in Edison and is a Filipino fast food restaurant. Is the first one in Edison. I think there's only 3 in the state of New Jersey. So I'm going to put all this food out and I'm going to eat it, and I'm going to tell you what I really think about it. Because I don't know about you, but nothing says American fast food like Filipino fried chicken. And that's what they're known for. They're known for something called the Chicken Joy, which is almost like, I don't know if I should say it, but it's almost like the KFC buckets and all that other stuff. So there's a lot of interesting, weird things on the menu. Weird to us, I should say. They got shrimp, which a lot of fast food restaurants don't have. They put chicken with spaghetti, and there's something called a halo halo. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm about ready to find out. So we're gonna lay it all out. I'm gonna take some videos, and I'm gonna eat it. And I'm gonna let you know if it's worth the trip to sit in Edison to get JOLLIBEE. This full disclaimer, I've never had JOLLIBEE before. I don't know what to expect. I really don't eat a lot of fast food, believe it or not. So this is going to be a very first time to trying the JOLLIBEE. And it was a long time waiting. We got in line at JOLLIBEE the first time. We couldn't actually get in line the first time because a cop was sitting there blocking off the entire row. He had his car blocking everything off, and he just told us to. So we couldn't even get in the first time. That was around 11 o'clock. We had to pull into the exit to actually get in there, and then we're like, well, what do we do? We're in the exit. We're going the wrong way. So we decided to drive all the way back around and sit in the drive-thru because that's probably the easiest thing to do. So as we sat in the drive-thru, we got there at about 11:26, and according to my hardcore Fitbit, it is now 12:27. We got all our food, and we're in a parking lot across from JOLLIBEE because you're just not gonna be able to sit in the JOLLIBEE and eat. I don't know why, but they actually have like a cop, like in random intervals, just stopping people from going in. Because I think you're not allowed to park on the highway because it's a big problem. So we just got in, like we barely got in right after the cop left the second time when we pulled around. And we had to wait in line. It's kind of almost like Disney, like you're waiting in line. There's no fast pass for a JOLLIBEE. I wish there was, because I've been sitting here smelling this food for the last few minutes, and we've been waiting for 45 minutes, which is not a long time to wait for food, but it is for fast food because it's supposed to be fast. Anyway, we're gonna get ready to get into this. Are you ready? I'm ready. Food's getting cold, so let's go. The classic chicken sandwich. We got a yum burger, which apparently is just a yum burger. And then we got a couple of these things. I don't even know what they are. There we go. We got the palabok, which has shrimp, crispy pork rinds, like a type of glass noodles, eggs, obviously, and a little bit of pork, and a piece of chicken. Then next, there it is. The Chicken Joy with the spaghetti. I don't know why it has hot dogs in it, but it does. And it sounds like we gotta eat that. And then for dessert, the mango peach pie. That's just round one. Well, we tried to order the things that I saw on the internet, like something called the tocino, which is like sweet pork. And the one thing I really wanted, which is called the halo halo, which is like a sundae, and it's got a whole bunch of stuff in it, like flan and red beans. At this location, they don't have a lot of things yet. So instead of the amazing Aloha burger, which I wanted to get, they only have the yum burger, which is pretty much just the same thing without pineapple and lettuce and stuff on it. So we're gonna try what we have first. All right, folks, we're going in for the very first thing, which is called the Chicken Joy and palabok. And the palabok, as you can see, has shrimp in it, which not many fast food restaurants have. It's got egg, it's got a little bit of pork here, it got some of that little orange tangy sauce, crispy pork rinds, believe it or not, and you get a piece of chicken. So let's dig in. Look at that. Shrimp, pork rinds. What more could a person ask for? First thought, different, very different. The pork itself has a little bit of flavor, not too much flavor. The noodles have no flavor, which you're not supposed to, because they're just plain, like almost like glass noodles, like real thin noodles. It's supposed to be just a vessel for the shrimp and the pork. And this orange sauce is pretty different, pretty savory. And I've already got it in my beard. This is the first one. Shrapnel. Cut. Shrapnel. I don't know about this. It's called a palabok, which is, it's in a Filipino cuisine. I don't know how it translates over to fast food. It's different. It's not, I don't hate it. It's just that I don't know what I'm eating, because I never really had Filipino fast food before. I've had Filipino food before, and this is kind of like a real, like a toned down version of it. The pork is decent, little pieces of pork. Because from what I do know of Filipino food, pork is a really big element in their cooking. And this egg, I don't know what's going on with that. Just a little piece of egg. Up, one more shrimp. You thought you got away, didn't you? I don't know. I like it. I like it, but I'm not really 100% sold on it. Take a few more bites and we're gonna try some of this here Chicken Joy. First piece of Chicken Joy from JOLLIBEE. Right off the bat, I can see that it's got a really thick crust on it. Crunchy. Look at that. Little chicken skin. Hashtag chicken skin. Going in. Not bad. Not bad. I should have got the spicy, because I like a little spice in my life. I got the regular, I guess. I don't want to say extra crispy because that's not the one. So it's probably just original. Real thick crust, real crunch. Looks juicy. Yum, 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 yum. Well, that's why they call it Chicken Joy, because it is a joy to eat chicken, especially fried chicken. So the chicken itself, I like it. I would have liked to have gotten the spicy, but when you're in line for like 35 minutes and you're just at the order, you're like, what do I do? Chicken Joy, what is that? So that's what I got. I got the Chicken Joy, the regular. Now I'm gonna try, bam! It's called the Yum Burger. And I hope it's young, because yum, yum, yum. Let's unbox that, unwrap it, go into the, for the hashtag money shot. Oh, let's open it up here a little bit. Plain looking burger with some cheese. The patty itself supposedly is really 100% beef. I don't know about that. Let's go in. Immediately it tastes like liverwurst. I don't know why. Maybe it's that sauce they put on it. There's some sort of sauce. Why does it taste like liverwurst? Moist. Interesting texture. I'm getting a lot of liverwurst. Should it be doing that? See the garlic aioli?
Mine just didn't have cheese.
It's interesting. Because you gotta have fries with a burger. We tried to order the garlic rice. They don't have it. We tried to order something called tocino or taquino. They didn't have it. So I think it's like a limited menu to start. But people were buying stuff left and right. Like there were people walking out with like buckets and bags of stuff. So let's try fry. It's a fast food French fry, floppy, not 100% salty. Not bad. It ain't the Burger King fries, but it is a fry. But I think that we're gonna have to use some of this here. Gravy. I think you're supposed to dunk the chicken in the gravy, but we're gonna go ahead and dunk a fry in it. Let's see what happens. Because it's all in the name of science. Whoa. A lot of pepper. Nice and savory. Gotta mix it up here a little bit. I like that a lot better than the palette book. And there is the hot dog. A little bit of cheese, a little bit of spaghetti and sauce. That's what they're known for, the chicken julienne spaghetti.
Supposedly they're known for, the sauce is supposed to be sweet, and I'm a sweet sauce liker, so see. It's okay. It's fast food spaghetti.
Yeah, fast food spaghetti, I don't think we ever have something to compare it to, so.
It actually kind of tastes like homemade sauce, though, if that's, it definitely has seasoning. I think I read that it does have, like, quote-unquote hamburger meat in the sauce as well. But there's definitely, the hot dog is in here, which kind of is a weird, I can tell by experience. I've literally only had Spam once in my life, and it was actually in spaghetti. And that's kind of what I'm reminiscing back to.
Oh. Well, it's time for dessert. And since we can't have the halo halo, which I really wanted, and that was the reason I came to the JOLLIBEE, I'm gonna go with the mango peach pie, because it's kind of like the only thing they have for dessert at this location, at the Edison location. Does this look kind of familiar? I don't know. Let's see how the taste is. First bite of the mango peach pie. Survey says I like it. It's pretty good. Very tropical in flavor. I guess you can say that because it's got mangoes and peach and it's in a pie. Good little crust on the outside. Nice and sweet. It's dripping. Did I get any in the beard? There's a little bit of debris. More gray hairs than debris, so that's good. Not bad. Kind of small. Like really small. If I had to compare it to another fast food pie from my childhood, I would say that it's about half the size. But that can be said for a lot of different things in fast food. But all in all, the mango peach pie is pretty decent. The last thing on the menu today is the JOLLIBEE chicken sandwich, the classic chicken sandwich. It is larger than the Yum Burger, and let's see what's inside. Excellently wrapped. Whoever's doing the wrapping over there at the Edison JOLLIBEE knows their stuff. There it is.
Sealed too.
And it's sealed. It's got a nice little bit of some sort of cheese or sauce on top.
No, it's the garlic aioli.
Garlic aioli, that's what it is.
Oh yeah.
Looks like an all-natural piece of chicken. Lots of garlic. I can smell the garlic from here.
Very good. Typical chicken drive-through fast food.
Typical chicken drive-through fast food thing. But it's got the garlic aioli, so that probably makes it. Yeah, look at that.
It makes it taste homemade.
Makes it taste homemade. I like garlic. My wife likes garlic. We use a lot of garlic in our cooking. This is a decent amount of garlic. Wow, pretty good. Bun's pretty good. Nice little flavor on the bun. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Not really spicy. I like a nice spicy chicken sandwich, but this is the chicken sandwich classic. So, not bad, not bad. The chicken kind of looks like the same color as my beard. I'd like to say we did that on purpose, but we didn't. I bet you there's a lot more spices in here than there is in the beard. For my review of the JOLLIBEE in Edison, I'm going to give it 3 out of 5 red beards. And the reason I give it 3 out of 5 red beards is there's a big long wait because it just came out, which you're going to have no matter what. They don't have the halo on the menu yet. Maybe they'll have it later. Number 3, the Yum Burger tastes like liverwurst sandwich, which I haven't had in a long time, but I remember that flavor right off the bat. And the reason, number 4, is it's just different. It's a lot different than fast food. If you're used to growing up to Burger King or McDonald's or Wendy's or something like that, this is definitely a lot different. The only thing on the menu that's about the same as the Yum Burger. The things I did not like were actually the Paulabok. I didn't like that. I thought I would actually like that the most because I am an adventurous type of eater. And the noodles, I thought I'd be like, wow, noodles and shrimp, that works for me. But it kind of fell flat in the old flavor department. It's just a weird combination to me. Mango peach pie was a hit. That is something that you could probably have 300 or 500 of those and still not get full because they're real tiny. That's about it. That's about what's going on. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm gonna wash it down with a nice pineapple juice because that's what you get at a lot of fast food restaurants. So we're gonna finish off the rest of this food and probably have a nice little nap. I don't know if we can nap while driving, but we're probably gonna do a nice little nap because that's what happens after you have a nice meal. So that about does it for the food review of JOLLIBEE. I'm sure I'll be back. Hopefully if they have the halo, I don't know. Maybe they'll get it back. But when they do, guess what, JOLLIBEE of Edison, I'll be back too. This is Redbeard signing off. You can find me on Instagram, on the YouTube, on the Facebook, on the tweeters and tweets. Take it easy.